What's poppin' and cracking, everybody? We had to see if our mics were on. All right, I believe it's
poppin',
on,
everyone.
so I think that's a good sign. All right, how's everybody doing? All right, it is rainy. Hi, Thomas. How are you?
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
It is rainy. It rained a lot hard earlier. I'm not sure now if it's still raining outside, but yes, it was raining very, very hard earlier. I'm not wearing shoes right now because my shoe got wet. Yes. All right. But hey, what's up, everybody? So good to be here. Again, we are POF Youth. This is Shift Happens.
Where
Shift happens.
happens.
All right. Hey, it's good to hear that you're doing good, Thomas. All right. So wait, it's just a question. Is it Thomas with a TH or just Thomas?
Thomas.
You say it as Thomas or just, is it really like Thomas?
Wait, do you actually say Thomas?
Some people.
Oh,
Thomas the train.
oh.
Thomas the train.
Oh.
Thomas the train. Yeah. Hi, what's up, Juliana?
What's up?
All right, good evening. All right, good evening. Yeah, it is a wonderful evening.
It's pretty
It's
cold.
always gonna be a good night when it rains.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's a good sleep.
Yeah, the bed is gonna be as cozy as it can get. All right, it's gonna be as cozy as it can get. So, anyways, how's everyone doing? All right, Tomas Morato. It's Sir QC. All right, I know lots of good people there. Anyways, all right. Anyways, how's everyone doing? All right, how's everybody doing? Again, you should go and share this to your friends because apparently something's gonna happen later. Christian did not tell me what's gonna happen later,
Oh.
but he did tell me something's gonna happen. So I'm like, okay, something's gonna happen. All right. So, all right. Okay. So yes, invite your friends, invite other people to come over because because why not, right? Because why not? We'd love to see everyone, right? We'd love to see everyone come. All right. What's up, Angela? All right. Thomas, it has TH because I was named after the tax collector, Thomas from the Bible. I
Oh.
see. So it is Thomas. It is TH. It is Thomas.
Thomas.
Thomas. What's up, Thomas?
That,
Yeah, Thomas.
not
Right.
Thomas.
You're Thomas. What's up, Thomas? Thomas Morato. Mang Thomas.
This is gonna like stay in my head.
Yeah. What's that? You do you use Mang Thomas?
No, you don't say it that way.
You don't use Mang Thomas when you eat lechon manok? All right. But anyways, yes. So good to be back. All right. Although it is rainy. Right. Although it was rainy.
It was.
All right. Very rainy. As in, like, I don't think I was. My hoodie is wet.
Dude,
My shoes are wet.
My back is soaking wet.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, that's at least we're gonna get cozy sleep later.
What is sleep?
I
when you
mean,
got
there's that.
deadlines?
Yeah, I got stuff to do. I just forgot. There's so much stuff to do.
Yeah, there's so much
College
stuff.
is finally hitting, right?
Actually, it's just that our block is just really stacked.
Really stacked. I
Our
see.
block
Okay.
is just
Understandable. Because
Other blocks aren't stacked.
yeah,
Ours
I think
is just as shit.
yeah, I noticed that. Like, I noticed that there's one block that's so much,
Yeah.
and there's another class
That's
that
so
has
chill.
like very few.
Yeah.
And, I
Ours-
mean, you get what you get. You get what you get.
Yeah,
You can't
that's true.
complain. And yes, all right. Anyways, so good to be back here. All right. Again, if you could go share this real quick, we'd love.
Yep.
We'd appreciate that. Share it to your friends, your family members, anyone. All right, because again, as we said, something's happening tonight. I don't know how though.
You don't know how?
Yeah, I still don't know how.
I need a laptop though.
You need a laptop.
Later,
Then you could
later.
go get this later.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll use it later.
All right,
So
okay.
You can
So
pull
there's
out the
that.
winner.
All right, Christian is gonna do something later. You guys should watch out for that. I think the prime time that you can come for Shift Happens tonight is around
7.
It is 7. What do you mean? I think the prime time is gonna be
30-ish.
30-ish.
Yeah, 7:30-ish.
Yes, or it could be earlier, or it could be later. So, come, right?
Come.
Tell them to come, because you'll never know what you get. All right.
That's true.
There's
that's
so much things that
true.
could,
It's
that
such a
could be-
mystery.
that could come out actually for tonight. Anyways, let's just do some little catching up with everyone. How's everyone doing? Right? If you're in the chat, you're not doing anything, and you're just looking, tell us, right? Tell us, how are you doing?
Yeah,
Alright?
what have you guys been up to for like the whole week?
All right. Number one for me is gotta be, school.
Nerd.
School, yes. Next one, iOS 16 came out.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's cool. I love doing like schoolworks on the
Mhm.
thing now, because I literally just have to long press and then drag.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah. I think that's a beautiful thing. All right, iOS
True.
16. If you are, well, I'm waiting for replies from panelists. Oh, it is raining, so the signal could get a little bit impaired. So it could get slow. So you will never know why they're taking so long to reply. Right? But yes, iOS 16. What else came out? I just realized. Right, send the email last week.
Oh,
Then there's something wrong.
and there's a problem with them.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I just realized, because they were me and my friends
Mhm.
were supposed to watch a movie,
Yeah.
right, in the cinemas. What's
Mhm.
funny though is, how is Thor: Love and Thunder still showing in cinemas?
That's so late. It's been like a month.
I
now.
know. It's crazy. I was like, wait, it's actually still showing. He's like, yeah, it's still showing. It's still like on this. It still has a slot in the cinema.
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, that's crazy. You don't see that very often. All right, it is long. All right, racking up some more revenue. That's true, because it's kind of bad. I'm gonna be brutally honest. It is bad.
Dude, about movies. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. It's like, did you guys see what Disney Pixar
Oh yes,
released?
it was.
Oh my gosh.
It was D23 Expo.
There were so many.
Last week.
Yeah, just last week.
All right. Even Marvel too.
Yeah, Marvel.
Disney,
So
Lucasfilms. All right. They were beautiful. What was everyone's favorite?
I would say Inside Out too.
Inside Out 2. Yeah, I
Yes,
thought the
Inside
same
Out
thing
2.
Inside Out 2. The weird ones I thought of was Mufasa.
I would say Pinocchio.
Pinocchio had a bad rating.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oof.
I think it was around like 3.4 out of 5.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah. It was bad, the ratings for Pinocchio. But I don't know. I haven't seen the movie yet. So,
Yeah. But
yeah.
Disney's gonna like
Uh-huh.
make more holes on my
Yeah.
wallet, I guess.
Marvel, on the other hand, they had
They had
plenty. They
They
had Secret Invasions trailer come out. They had
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four on like
yeah.
on the possible, like it's gonna go out.
There was the one. They're like, it's not really. They're like the budget Avengers.
Yeah, Thunderbolt.
Yeah, Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolt. Budget Avengers. I love how you
Yes.
called it that one.
You know-
Budget Avengers.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because those are like
Yeah,
the
they're
background
yeah, that's
characters
true.
in, like
that's
in the
true.
main
They are-
films.
and yeah, that is true. So yeah, budget. You have budget Avengers. You have what do you call this? The new Captain America film. You
Is it?
have yeah,
Oh, is that gonna be? Oh yeah.
yeah, and then you have Iron Wars. I think is what.
Isn't that Secret Wars?
See, I'm not sure if it's Secret Wars.
I know it's Secret Wars.
Secret Wars, yeah,
it's
they
the
had
one
that
with,
too. Yeah, I mean, there was so much actually that has happened. Jared's looking forward for Elements. Oh, I saw that. Element.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thanks for the
I
reminder.
do
That
have a
one is
feeling that
interesting
thing is
as
gonna
well.
be a big bop. I
Mhm.
have a feeling it's gonna be a good one. Right. What else happened the past week? I think there's so much really. My dad's birthday. Oh, that's why. There's my dad's birthday. There's actually so much that actually happened in the span of a week.
Yeah,
Right?
I had a deadline.
Yeah.
I had another deadline.
Yeah, Christian's already in
I had another
college.
Deadline,
What else?
and then
What was that?
another deadline.
Were you in college last week?
Yeah, I was in college
you were.
last
You
week,
were.
and it's like
you already
it's
were.
like all stacked with deadlines.
And you're stuck with deadlines. That's okay. I mean, you know, can it's never college has never been better when you get,
Yeah,
so much
that's
stuff
true.
to do. Right? Anyways, we're still on the same topic of empowering the next generation.
Mhm.
Right? If you weren't here last week, I'll give a little quick rundown
Yeah.
of the topic. All right. Again. All right. So we talked about who were like our like number one influence.
Yeah,
you know,
influences.
who influenced your childhood a
Mhm.
lot, and we got to answer. All right. Because right. Our topic was empowering the next generation, and like things we watched or things we saw, things we hear, all right, from other people, from even like Christian said a lot about how music influenced his childhood, how TV shows influenced his childhood, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be people, right? But the voice of lyrics, the voice of actions, being seen. All right, they influence us as growing up, and as younger generation, you feel this, right? I'm not sure if girls felt this, right? But I 100% sure boys have felt this when they were younger. When you watch a superhero film when you were a kid and you come out walking like a superhero.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You even have like the cape. For
Yes.
this.
Yes. I swear though, like that felt very, oh yeah. You know that? Like yes. Like, oh, I'm strong, I'm buff.
Yeah, and you start carrying heavy things.
Yeah, you start lifting heavy things and all, right? So those things, like, we talked about how, how easy it is to impact people, right? Whether it's through words, through actions, through music, through films, through that's why I think our platforms on social media are one of the greatest ways to help or to influence other people.
Mhm.
Because like people get to see you, people watch you, so you might never know that they're watching, but they actually are.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
true.
it's
that's
crazy
true.
to think that no one is looking nowadays,
Mhm.
right? It's crazy to think that no one's looking nowadays, right? Nowadays it's either that, right? It's either oh, someone saw this on your TikTok or someone saw this on your Instagram, all right? No matter how private you want your life to be,
Yeah, that's
all right?
true.
No matter how private you want your life to be, whether you put what do you call this? Whether you put what do you call this? Whether you put private, you
Oh
make
yeah,
your
you
accounts
set your
on
account to
private.
private.
One way or the another, it's gonna leak to someone.
Yeah.
Will someone will get to see that. So when you're probably trying hiding it from or something, they're gonna see it.
That's true.
Right? They're gonna see it because at the end of the day, right? Private account or not private account, it's the social media.
Yeah, that's true.
It is on the internet.
I feel like the
It
only
is.
solution to that one is just like to just cut off.
Yeah, if you want like to actually live that kind of life, then cut off everything then. Right? But
true.
that's impossible
That's
nowadays.
impossible now because
every-
everything requires
yeah,
you
it
actually.
requires you need to communicate. You need to you need to speak to people. You need to talk to your friends. And everyone's on there. So it's not it's a hard thing to do if you want to like actually like back off the
It's
everything, right? And another thing we talked about is how our decisions impact the generations to come. I think through our our small be a caveman, not caveman necessarily, all right, But yes, when it comes to online terms, yes, be a caveman. Like leave social media actually.
That's true.
Right. If you want, if
But
you,
but I feel like being a caveman in this like
this day and age,
this
is
day and age
kinda-
is like almost impossible because even if you do not have a social media, there are still other people who can use their social media to put
Dude,
you online.
yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Oh, but there are some actors and actresses who don't.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
heard.
there
Who's
are
that celebrity who like cut off themselves from I think Twitter?
There are many
or-
actually. There are many.
He's
but
famous.
the recent one I saw was the actor in what's that Netflix show? Sandman.
Oh, I haven't watched
The
Sandman.
main actor in Sandman
The
doesn't.
girl?
The guy
I don't-
doesn't use anything at all.
That's crazy.
And his phone is a flip phone.
It's most likely his publicist who's just handling.
I don't know.
or
No, he
like-
doesn't have accounts on any social media.
Oh, legit-
Yeah,
oh,
he
legit?
literally doesn't have any.
Oh, so-
if he what he said was if he had to go somewhere, he'll open the PC, his computer,
Oh my
search where he has to go, and then that's how he.
Oh,
That's
wait.
how he gets there to destination.
Oh, say does he print out like a map or something?
I don't
It's
know
like-
really. When you
like-
think about it, right?
Yeah.
It's like
where how do you go
like
some
without
ways
Waze
you don't
or
know,
Google
without
Maps,
Waze or
right?
Google
Without
Maps.
Waze or Google Maps, you're kind of lost.
Unless
You will
unless
be
you're
lost.
able to navigate it.
Yeah, like right. So it's like I mean, it's well, it is doable that you see you see something, memorize how it goes, and then you're good to go.
Mhm.
But it's insane to do to be able to do that.
Go guess.
Right? It is insane to do that. GeoGuessr, dude. I swear, when I saw that interview and this guy does that, I'm like, yo, you actually go on and search and then leave. Like, who does that these days? Like, I swear, if someone goes and tells me that, I would like literally shout on their face, like, no, you're a hypocrite. Right? No one does that. Go on Waze, go on Google Maps.
Apparently, people are like so into. Like, well, if you check out like GeoGuessr,
Yeah.
like the people who commit to such an
Oh,
activity,
yeah, actually.
they're insane.
They're insane.
They
I
know
swear.
specifically.
Do you guys know
like-
what GeoGuessr is? If for those who don't know what GeoGuessr is, it's a game online. Just
Yeah.
on the browser.
Yeah.
Just on the browser.
They show you a
where
photo.
They will show you a photo, and you can scroll the photo, right? You can like zoom in.
Yeah, and then you have to
Certain-
guess
And you have to guess the location of that place.
in the world map.
In the world.
Yeah, in the world map.
It could be anywhere in the world. It could be in Croatia. It could be in the Philippines. It could be in
In Antarctica,
Estonia,
whatever.
Antarctica, America, Mexico, Chile, and you'll never know. But you have to guess where
Yeah,
and pinpoint where.
the closer you are to the specific
Yeah, the more
point,
points you get.
the more points you get.
Yeah. So example, you know what there you go. You know what GeoGuessr
I've
is.
tried playing
Yeah,
that game.
I have tried once. I didn't get it, and the moment I didn't get it, I stopped. 'Cause
I thought I was good in geography because
Yeah,
back in high school,
yeah, I was like,
I was acing
I
geography.
know, right?
But
and
like-
then when I saw that, I tried to do it. I was like, no, I'm stupid. I can't. do
Yeah,
this.
I'm like,
I swear.
I'm like,
I was
what
I
happened
can't.
to me?
Like, I can't do this. Like, how do you? No, the amount of preciseness some people get, it's insane. Like, how did you get that? Like, oh, it's in Perth, Australia. Like,
Yeah,
who knows that? Like,
the fact that they can like literally just see like
The
just
fa-
one
yeah,
one
one photo.
one house and then like a
Yeah.
bunch of trees and, they
then,
can
like,
immediately
oh,
like
this is
that's in Europe or something.
Yeah, they're like,
Hello.
and it's the precise country,
Yeah.
the precise city. It's like, how is
Yeah,
that?
and they're like just a couple of miles
I know,
away.
It's just like a few miles off. It's crazy, right? But they're professional players of that, apparently.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
heard.
they're
It's
apparently
insane.
like they're professional GeoGuessr players.
Commit.
It's crazy though when you think about it. Right? But anyways, we spoke about that one. How our decisions now impact the generations to come. All right, and we're gonna continue. All right, we're gonna continue. The last question we had was, have you ever felt empowered by someone older than you? All right, and we both answered and we said
Yeah.
yes. All right, now we think of a time. All right, where someone younger empowers you. Younger. We could say younger now. Because I swear, like, if it's like the kids who are younger, it's a hard sight to see. Or it's something that, is not very common.
Yeah.
So now that we're a bit older than the kids, right, than most of the younger people, right, share time where someone younger has empowered you.
Oh, I would say
It could be lost, like lost thoughts, lost words, like, it just came out of their mouth and they did not even recognize. They did not even like realize that, it impacted
Mhm.
you in a big way.
Oh, sorry, I asked you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I would say maybe um how do you call this? I'd say maybe in uh I forgot what show is that. It's an American show. It's about like this kid about business,
I think I know this.
and then
I think I do.
and then the kid is like so successful, and it's something. It's almost like Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not Shark Tank. That's the thing. It's not Shark
Okay.
Tank.
Is it like a movie?
No.
Oh, it's
like,
really like Shark Tank.
yeah. It's a show, and then they were like
Huh.
asking the kid like how is he rich and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And all he said was like, you just have to pursue, have the right mind,
Yeah.
and no matter how terrible things get,
Get.
just keep going.
Keep going. That is true. That is like,
That's
that's
like when I heard that, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
yeah. You know what's
What?
funny too though? Like when you get something from someone younger,
yeah,
you're in awe.
yeah,
Because when someone older tells it, like, yeah, okay, I'll get a little bit pressured now to be able to do it, right?
Mhm.
To
That's true.
to meet the standards, to meet the expectations. When an older person does it and says something, but when a younger person says it, though, you're like,
yo,
how did you reach that at that age, and I'm at this age?
and at that age, I was just like
Yeah,
eating Doritos.
I know. I just forgot something. I just realized.
What?
I was about to hit the bell, and there's.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We literally forgot about the
Yeah,
bell.
our bell is missing. All right, justice for Bell.
Yeah, justice for Bell.
Justice for
Oh,
Bell.
no.
Man. Justice for Bell. Anyways, all right. Anyways, yeah. When a younger when a younger person says it, it is mind blowing to the fullest of extent.
That's true.
Right. And it's crazy too. Right. Think about someone younger in your life. Right. Right. Now that we have that. Right. Now that we understand that even the younger generation, even the younger people can influence or can impact us. Right. Think of
Yep.
someone who's younger. Right. In your life. Right. Think of someone in your life who's younger than you. Right. What are some ways, right, you could intentionally, right, intentional. It's not like, you didn't mean to do it. You intentionally do it, right? What are some ways that, you could intentionally invest in them, right? Empower, or empower them. Or empower. Actually, to be honest, in our day, in our age, we
Yeah.
are still young. So empower each other. Let's just keep it that way.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? It's not that we're very old or anything. All right? But someone, he may be your friend, she may be your friend, all right? What could you intentionally do, right, for them, to invest in them, right, to empower them, right? Because I think, all right, there's so much to say
Mhm.
about our generation.
Oh yeah.
I could say so much. There's so much positives. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, there is.
There's so much positives in our generation. There's so much positive impacts. There's so much positive traits that our generation has that the past generations never had.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, there's also so much negatives.
That's true.
All right, there's so much as well. All right, I think the negative, facts about our generation even outweighs the positive
Mm-hmm.
at some point, at a certain degree, at a certain extent. That's what our generation gets. All right, but what could we do, right, for our generation that could, influence, entire generations to come. All right, that because again, I've spoke about this way too much times. We may not be the the ones who actually get to be the catalyst
Mm.
of the getting to empower younger people to be to be better and all that stuff,
Yeah.
right? But we could be sparks, and you know how little sparks, right? When you try to light a lighter, if you're a kid, like literal, like 12-year-old kid,
Yeah.
I presume you don't do it without safety, right? Ask your parents to be there. But yes, when you when you when you try to hit a lighter, you know how sometimes it doesn't it
That's true.
doesn't produce
just-
like,
it just
yeah,
like-
but it just sparks.
Yeah.
That's we could just be those, all right? We could be those little sparks, all right? Okay, until fire comes. Okay,
It's true.
we might not be, if I'm not mistaken, that's Flint, right?
Oh yeah.
It is Flint, the one that makes it. Yeah, Flint and
Steel.
steel.
Ooh, Minecraft.
Minecraft. Yeah, right. Those things, right? We might not be the catalyst, the big catalyst that would change things to come, right? But like we could be little sparks that we could help, But you might think to yourself, I can't empower a whole generation. I don't think that's possible. Then empower your community.
Yeah, that's true.
People in your village. Right?
Start small.
You don't have to look for the biggest of things to change.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, when you can start changing from the little ones, right? And it's a funny thing too that people would need the big change to
Yeah.
see first. All right, they would need that, but you don't need that. You just need little ones,
Yeah, that's true.
right? There's little sparks that could change people's life, all right? People's lives. Like it's crazy to think that, all right? When I spoke to some of my friends, all right?
Wow, friends.
Yeah, I got friends. I got friends. And we're believers, right? We are believers. We have our stand in Jesus, all right? But these guys are not believers, right?
Oh, okay.
They're not believers. But when I spoke to them about this, they're like, that makes a lot of sense. All right? It does start in the household. I love that. No. Okay. It does start in the household. All right? You have a younger brother, you have a younger sister, you have a younger sibling. All right? It starts there. It starts in your family, it starts in your friends. All right? What can you do for your friends that would, empower them throughout the week? All right, you might see them; they might be, feeling down. All right, or first of all, they might be living the best life already. What can you do to empower that when it's already the best? Right, go support them. Yeah, go be there for them. All right, I think that's one thing that's hard to top is when people are having the best time of their lives and you don't know how to support them since it's their best time, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of like what do I do?
What do you do?
Yeah, like,
like,
how do
you like make it even better?
Yeah, how do I make it even better? I think that's aside from relationships, aside from the person you're in a relationship with, like if you're in a relationship, right? I think the biggest question is like, how do they make my life better? How do I make their life better? Right? With you and your friends though, understanding this at now an age, it's gonna change your relationship.
Yeah,
As like
that's-
friends, you're gonna get a lot closer. You're gonna get a lot tighter to each other because you actually believe that hey, this bond's gonna be strong, right? Something like that. So I want us to think about that, tonight. Like, what can I do, right, to be able to impact my friends? All right, there's so much things to do, right? If you're in the chat right now, what do you think is a good possible way that you could empower your friends? All right, it is tonight. All right, I don't know your friends. All right,
True.
you know what your friends are going through. You know what your friends are have dealt or have been continuously dealing for the past few days. What can you do to empower them? All right, there's so much things that we can do as a younger generation.
That's true.
There's so much ways as well to do it. You have social media.
Yes, there's
the
social media.
biggest,
You can do it physically.
right?
There's like so many aspects
Yeah,
actually.
that's
Almost
true.
in every aspect.
Every aspect you can.
Yeah.
All right. But what people, um, unless you're like very far away from each other,
Oh, yeah, that's
the best
true.
thing you can do, go meet up with them.
Mhm.
Go speak to them. It's a lot better to give them a hug. All right? Give them a hug. A hug is one of the biggest underrated things to give to people.
That's true. Mostly, I would say a hug is like in the Asian culture.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest.
It's true. Like nowadays, where we're used not to, even like, because like, oh, right. There's been, I remember COVID first hit, and no one is allowed to touch each other.
Oh, yeah.
Literal no one. And I swear, the moment they started opening doors again, they're like, hey, what's up? Like, this is the most, like,
this is the
that
elbow.
handshake is the worst. Like, that's the worst greeting you could get from someone.
Other people do the like right
The
there's-
foot.
Yeah, they do
the
this with
foot.
the foot.
To be honest though, right, I'm not. You're gonna hear it from me first.
All right.
Me and my friends,
Right.
when COVID first
Mhm.
hit, and we started, we did not care. When I got to see like my close friends, give him a hug. What's up?
Yeah, I feel like that's the thing. There's like the stigma.
Yeah, it was a big, and I think, they, everyone has
Mhm.
lost the need to be, has lost the need for a hug, has lost the need for someone to be there physically for them
Yeah.
because of COVID.
Yeah, that's true.
Like-
Everyone's like so comfortable
Yeah,
in their
everyone was
bubble.
so comfortable that when I remember like first giving a hug to my other friends who I didn't get to see in a long time. They're
Mhm.
like, oh, this is what the hug feels like again. Like,
That's
wait,
true.
like,
That's true.
yeah, it's like it's crazy.
Like I remember like hugging someone. They were like, "Oh, this feels nice." Never
Yeah,
had this.
it's crazy to think about because I love like hugging my younger brother. I love hugging him. So like I'd always like squeeze him like okay.
Mhm.
So he always gets that. So like when I got to hug like my other friends like, wait, so this is what a hug feels like? I'm like,
Ooh.
yes. Like, what's a hug supposed to be like? Those little things, right? The little things you could do for your friends,
Mhm.
right? Your friends, for your community, all right? How can we, all right, as a generation, get to impact the next to come, all right? Because the next to come is gonna be our,
Yes, that's true.
right? Because our generation is the past generations, it was the past generation's hope,
Mhm.
right? They saw us as the future, right?
But were we?
Right? No, yeah, right?
Were we?
Think of it that way.
Were we
And
the
now,
future?
the next kid, the next generation of of kids, all right, who will become influencers, will become, architects, will become businessmen, right? Businesswomen, who could become pastors, who would become, there's so much things, right?
Mhm.
And these kids, right? The next generation will become that, right? So what can we do, right? What can we impart, right? That could strengthen the next generation. Number one would have to be, our words.
That's true.
All right. I think nowadays, since the since the
Yeah.
internet has become more open,
Yeah.
I think that people forgot that there are other kids out there. That there are a younger generation out there who doesn't need to hear certain words, who don't need to hear certain things.
That's
Right.
true. Like the thing is that it's so open
Yeah.
that anyone can access
That's
it.
true. Yeah, anyone can access it. Anyone can hear things from the wrong people.
That's
And
true.
these kids get to see them. They get to adapt to them, right?
Mhm.
So I think it has become so open that we forget that whatever we say causes a generational thing, right? You might affect someone else. That person might affect 5 other people.
Yes.
Those 5 other people affect 50 other people. Those 50 other people affect 100.
Yeah, it
And
just keeps
so
going
on and
on
so
and on.
forth. All right? You'll never know.
Yes.
Right? I think that's what has become of the internet. All
Mm-hmm.
right? I think that's what has become the internet. That since it has been like, oh, this and this and that, right? Oh, I have like, I don't think anyone hears me, anyways. I'll rant out on the internet. Someone sees that rant.
Yes.
All right? Someone sees that, and you know, it could affect them. So we have to understand, like, whatever we do, right? Even in our younger self, as a younger Christian, as a younger person, right? We have to understand that our words play a big, big impact on the next generation. All right? Another one, our actions.
Definitely.
All right, our actions. You know, we'll never know, again, social media is there, it's open. All
Mhm.
right? So whatever actions you do, whatever posts you make, all right, you have to understand that someone will see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Someone will see that. You'll never know who, but someone will see that. So whatever you post, it has to be, like you have to, of course, right? You might think to yourself, oh, this guy's so lame.
Yeah.
Right? Why is he controlling what we're posting or something? No, I'm not. We're not trying to control anything.
Yeah,
we're
we're
just reminding everyone, right, that whatever you're posting will affect someone.
That's true.
All right, whether that's whatever you tweet, whatever you post, whatever you put on TikTok, whatever you put on Instagram, on Facebook, or on whatever. Be real. I think Be Real is becoming a new thing. I don't have Be Real though.
I've never heard of that. What
Oh,
is
you
that?
don't have Be Real. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
remember the time where Seki took a photo of you? Oh, Seki asked you to take a photo
Oh,
of
is it
him.
like where there's a photo of me and him?
Yes, that's Be Real.
Legit?
Yes, sir.
Wait, that's a new.
It's a new thing. It's becoming a new thing. I still don't know about it yet. But yes, Be Real. Right. Yeah, that one, that photo.
Okay.
It's like Instagram, but yeah, you can only post once a day. But
What?
like, yeah, it's only a once a day thing. But
Okay.
the one who takes your photo also takes a photo.
I feel like that's some way healthy.
Yeah, because like you see like both sides.
Yeah, and I feel like just because it's only once.
It's true. And it's funny too, right? Because I mean, at least on my end, I haven't ever seen someone take a photo and not at least smile as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right?
Unless you're the one, unless you're doing a prank and you just take a photo of yourself.
right? Because usually, like, they would have to smile. They can't like ask you to smile and not smile themselves, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So like, smile, right? It's not like, smile, yeah, okay, next, yeah, I hope you're happy, right? It's not like that,
No.
right? So, whatever you get to post, really, in general, right, it does affect the next
That's true.
younger people, the next generations to come. I think you have to understand that in, at a young age, all right? It's because so that you may be in school, you may be back on face-to-face schoolwork. You have to understand your classmates. You might be, you might be bullying them, you might be teasing them and all, right? It's gonna affect.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
gonna affect them.
I remember seeing a post of an old friend, and when he was asked if he had like past traumas, one of those past traumas was the bullying. I'm not gonna say by who and what.
Okay.
right? He said he's gotten over it. Right? He's gotten over it.
Okay.
He's gotten over the entire thing. Yeah. I saw this. I was like, I had to reach out.
Okay.
I had to reach out because he's a good friend. He's a good old friend of mine. All right, and I just had to.
I thought you were the one bullying him.
No, I was. All right, I was. All right, if you did not know me, I'm not gonna be ashamed of that.
Burger
Right,
is the
'cause
biggest bully.
That was yes. That is my past. I'm never gonna be ashamed of that. That's who I was. All right,
Mm.
but I was the biggest bully.
Yeah, at
Alright.
least people change.
Yeah,
That's true.
I was the biggest bully. Lots of kids have seen. It's crazy to think about, but yes, right. That's who I once was. right? But thankfully, there's God's grace, right? Thankfully, there's
Amen.
God's
Amen.
grace, and we continuously change. All right. Another thing, all right. Another thing that we should, we can. Another way is this is gonna be a little bit sensitive, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But this month is Suicide Prevention Month.
Oh yeah, I forgot
It
about
is,
that.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, I forgot
And
about
I think one of the biggest ways you can be an impact to the next generation, to the next set of people, is just to be there for them.
that. Mm-hmm.
Your presence, you may never know, changes them. Your presence, just you being around,
That's true.
changes the whole thing. All right. It's never it's never an easy thing to talk about as well.
It's one of the
All right.
hardest.
It's one of the
actually.
hardest things to talk about for
Mhm.
sure. But when it does happen,
Oh my gosh, it's like that's like
it puts you to a scare.
yes, that's
Like
true.
seriously, when you're hit with a friend who's close to to letting themselves go,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy.
That's true.
It's insane how you would think about what could I have done for them. All right, it's crazy to think those, and it's hard to realize those at a late time. All right,
Yeah,
it's
the
hard
thing-
to realize that those things later on.
The thing is, you also built the guilt. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's true.
That's like the hardest part.
Yeah.
You build guilt.
That's what I said to since you have become part of their life.
Mm.
Although, all right, they might say it was because of this, or if it
Yeah.
was because of this, or it was because of that. You would take a little bit of guilt upon yourself because what
if-
could I have done? What if I did something?
Yeah.
and this
What if
person
you've
did
done
not?
something or
Right?
like
What if I did something? Right? And it's always gonna it's a hard thing to deal with
Mhm.
as you move on in life. So, right, I think, as younger generation, it is a beautiful thing to be there for someone. All right, if you need help, all right, if you need help,
Oh,
you could,
we can flash the number.
yeah, you could actually. I was about to say, if you need a friend to talk to, you need someone, go hit the DM of the POF Youth on Instagram or on Discord. We are
Mhm.
on Discord as well. I believe the links down below in the description. All right. If you need someone to speak to, right? You can speak, right? To many of us. There's many of us there actually. All right. You can go speak to us. I think it's something that needs to be practiced a lot too.
Mhm.
I don't think since COVID hit, I think there are more people who have been depressed than
That's
ever.
true.
I think it's also it's a big cause is us being alone in our
Yeah.
our
The fact
homes,
that being
our-
isolated is
being
like
isolated
one of the
from
biggest
everyone,
factors.
from your friends, from
Mm.
people you love. All right,
That's
it
true.
is it can get a little bit sad for a lot of people. So yeah, I think that understanding that hey, it's a good thing to be there for your friends, for your family.
That's
All right,
true.
just share a little bit of love to them, right? Share a little bit of of hey, I'm here if you need someone to talk to. I think it's always a good thing. I think it changes a lot of things for a lot of people. I think that there's so much of the younger generation who's just not used to someone, because I believe this thoroughly.
Okay.
I believe this thoroughly because I think since we're older, all right, and we grew up with with the actual schools.
Mm.
We got to have good friends, got to grow up with them, talk to them.
That's
The
true.
younger generations had a gap
Yeah,
because of the pandemic
that's true.
of being able to mingle with people, and it's always gonna be hard for them to talk, right? It's gonna be because I believe that your teen years are where you develop your social skills very well.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you're a teenager, you just start to grow. You're gonna be shy to talk to people.
Yes, you have
Right?
all these questions.
Yeah. So when you grow older, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like a bit of a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
But since the COVID happened, there's just this big gap where it's hard for them to to speak out or say what they are feeling, say what they want. All right, and I think what's a good thing to have as the younger generation for the younger generations to be there for them.
That's
All
true.
right, be there for them. It's not. I will always tell myself this, but it's always cool to have a wholesome moment in your 1 week, in your week.
Mm.
All right, I have experienced my wholesome moment already. All right, it was last night. Yeah, no, it was last night. I was driving on the way home, and one of the cars I was
Mhm.
beside didn't have their light on.
Mm.
All right, and I was like waving my hand like, hey, because I didn't want to get out of the car, obviously,
Mhm.
right? Because the stoplight might have turned green at any point. So I was really just waving, waving my hand, just trying to get their attention.
That's true.
And then it's like, then he brought down his window. I was like, wow, why? I said, your light is not on.
Oh.
Yeah. Because it is a violation in the first place.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a violation.
It's a violation to have your lights, and he would have gotten a ticket or something, right? It's a good thing to have, these little wholesome moments throughout your week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think it's a good practice to have, even just one.
Yeah.
All right, if you think it's hard for you to socialize with random people, all right, because in a way you're socializing with them when you get to help them or something, right? But have a wholesome moment for you, all right, for in your week. Like have one moment where, oh, I'm you get to be able to help people, you get to be able to empower,
Mhm.
all right. So start doing, all right. Start doing. I think commit to a step, all right, and live it out. This week, all right. Consider calling someone or thanking someone, all right, who has empowered you, all right. And just those things, like just consider like, hey, can I tell you something, right? Back in high school, right, at this blah blah blah, you said something that really, and I thank you for that.
Oh.
Those little things, right? Those little things. I think it can help. It can help a lot of people, out there. I think it is one of the most underrated things to get aside from a hug, a compliment.
Yes,
Right?
I feel like
Compliment.
compliments are so hard these days.
Yeah, not not compliments about looks.
Yes.
Because usually compliments about looks, sure.
Yeah, you
Right?
look
I think
fine,
that's
like something like
that's
that.
an easy thing to get. But compliments about something you've said or done in the past, all right, and they get to speak about it to you now. I think that hits a lot different.
Yes.
I think that changes the way you see things and all. So yeah, those are some ways you can, all right, you can empower the next generation. All right.
Mhm.
We had last week. We had what it felt when the older generation is empowering us. I think now is what can we do to make the younger generation get that same empowered
Mhm.
feeling that we had when the older generation got to us. All right. So yeah, please feel free. Go empower someone today. Go make them feel loved, make them feel cared, make them feel yeah, make them feel loved, cared. Be a good friend to someone. Right, this week. It's a good practice to have. Do something. It may be to a friend, a family member, a relative, or to someone random even.
Yeah.
Right, go do it for them. Someone you love. Right, go be there for them because I think that it changes so much. Right? I think it would change so much about because another thing that COVID has done is we're not blaming anything on COVID. It's it has took its reign. All right, is we have become more selfish.
Yes, that's true.
All right, because all we would ever consider is ourselves, of course.
Mm.
Since it's a pandemic, it's just us. There's no friends. There's no and literally everything, even surviving, was all about I remember the first few days of the pandemic where tissue and alcohol was getting. I swear I would see like 3 trays or 3 carts of 3 different people filled with tissue and alcohol. Like, don't you have like
Wait, in the Philippines as well with the tissue?
Yeah,
What
there was.
Here in the
Oh
Philippines?
yeah.
I thought that was just in
Yeah.
this. Why
In
in
the
Philippines?
the
Why
first
tissue, though?
few.
Oh.
The first few. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'd
Wet
expect
tissue
Philippines.
too.
Oh, I get the wet tissue.
Yeah.
But like,
But like, you know, it's insane because like, what's funny is, um, the they see people who would also shop for alcohol and and they wouldn't
oh yeah,
they
the
wouldn't even care less.
the
They,
alcohol
hey,
hoarding.
yeah, like you could get this because I have enough.
Yeah.
You know that, right? I think the pandemic kind of taught that one. Where it's subconsciously. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one got to recognize that, or you might have recognized, you might have felt it, right? But it's not everyone. Not everyone got to notice that. Oh yeah, it did kind of it did kind of teach us to be selfish because it's all about me. I have to protect myself,
Yes, I
right?
have to survive this.
That's what happened, right? But now that it's back, right? It's
Everything's
back.
going
it's
back.
slowly going back, right? I think one of the best things we can do is just again be there for people. You don't know who to be there for your friends, your family, your loved ones, someone you love, right? Go be there for them because you'll never know, right? There are people who are okay with speaking their feelings out, speaking what they need to say out. There are a lot of people on the other hand who don't have that. And even if they can do that, they don't have anyone to tell those things to.
True.
Right? So yeah, that's it. All right, actually, that will be it for tonight. I hope that we have learned much from this
Yes.
topic. All right, that is empowering the next generation. Right, that's talk it over. Go to someone, speak to someone. All right.
Yes.
Now though.
Now though.
Christian's gonna do something.
So we're going to the exciting part. No, yes, I know the topic may be a bit like
a little bit too
Deep.
and serious.
Super
Serious.
But we just here we
Alright,
are
I'm gonna
here to.
I'm gonna pass. him
Actually,
the
I don't need the laptop
You don't- he
anymore.
doesn't need the
I don't
laptop
have the laptop
anymore.
anymore, so I can access it apparently on the phone as well.
All right.
So,
So, Christian, what are we doing?
so we are doing a giveaway, and we are picking the winner.
I'm just gonna clap because we don't have the bell.
So,
So we are giving
So
the
we-
keyboard away,
Yes, so-
which is not with us.
which is not with us right now because I was busy. I forgot. I'm
Christian
sorry.
was busy.
But
Alright. Blame Christian.
But I believe you guys have seen it because of last week's episode. If you guys
Yes.
were paying attention
Yes.
and who stayed, so I will now draw the winner.
Okay.
All right. So let us see who won. I'm scared. Scared. Wait. So, wait. No, I'm still drawing. All right. So the winner.
Okay, we are drawing. Wait.
Yes.
All right. If you're wondering what we are drawing, what we're giving away, what's the name of the keyboard?
So we are winning. Winning.
you are winning.
You are winning a Acomod 005 keyboard,
All
custom
right,
keyboard.
Okay.
That consists a full aluminum frame. So it's really heavy. It's actually
Yeah,
heavy because it's
okay.
all metal.
Alright.
That has keycaps already with it. I'll even bring up the whole keycap set. All right, so
Alright.
don't worry. So you can customize
Okay.
how you like the
Quick
design.
Question.
Yes.
They are here. They are not here.
If they are not here, I mean, I can still contact them through email.
You can.
Yes.
Okay.
And if here's the thing, I will give them about until
2 days.
I'll give them about
3 days.
2 days.
2 days.
So that's
to respond back.
yes, to respond back to my email.
Yes.
And if they don't respond back, we will announce a second winner.
Second
all
winner.
right? So,
But if you're here,
well, if you
Lucky
are
you.
here,
it is coming
which
your
I will be
way.
announcing in a while, then how lucky can you be? So
Okay.
for tonight's winner, all right, for PUFU's winner of our giveaway is none other than Kenneth Avisado.
Hey!
Yo, Kenneth Abisado,
Kenneth
if you
Abisado,
are
if you're
here.
watching, you have one, my friend.
Wait,
Right?
do you guys,
You have one.
do you know by any chance by a guy named Kenneth Abisado?
No.
I don't know. I didn't want to name Kenneth Abisado.
But you have
Abisado.
the email, so
Yeah, I
you
have
can-
an email.
Yeah.
This Jester Abisado here.
All right.
So,
Hey, if you know anyone who's Kenneth Abisado, tell them they won. All right.
All right,
Tell
all right.
them they won.
oh, so he's from Dasma.
Oh, well,
there's-
there's that.
there's
Okay,
that.
there is
Hey.
that. Hey, again, if you know someone with that one, he has one. All right, congratulations.
Congratulations to you,
to
Kenneth
you.
Abisado.
Kenneth, hey, good for you, man.
So we will
Alright,
make.
we will be
Don't worry. We will be
contacting
also
you.
contacting you. Also making a post on the winner as well.
Yes,
So yes.
yes, sir.
And if the winner still hasn't responded for 2 days, then we will redo a draw.
Next week.
We can actually do a draw on Sunday itself.
That's true. That is
We
true.
draw on Sunday. That's why
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah,
So
2 days.
tomorrow and then
This
Saturday.
one, yeah. It's true.
So
All right.
hey,
Yes.
congratulations to you, my friend. And
Congratulations to you, Kenneth.
I hope you guys enjoyed this week's Shift Happens and to more stuff in the future. All right.
Yes, the more giveaways.
The more stuff in the future, all right. If there's more space and budget, all right.
For sure, for sure.
For
right.
sure, for sure,
Sure.
all right. So
But yes, we thank you guys for listening to us tonight. We hope you guys will see you on the next. All right, peace out, everyone. Peace and love. This is Shift Happens. Where
Shift Happens.
Goodbye, everyone. Peace out. Hey, thank you guys for coming. All right, thank you guys for coming. Peace.